Coming inside at 4610, morning mist. You walk in to the vaulted ceiling living room with the fireplace. Just to the right behind the door, there is a nook. Could use for a closet. We need to add doors. And a rack, but a decent sized area here. Floor looks to be LVP. Do have the thicker trim around the doors, windows, and floor. Banner here in the corner. I can't tell if that's just from painting. That has been missed. Fireplace has some granite around it. Same with the little mantle up top. Does look to be that there was a patch here of some sort at one point. This is a sliding door. It is off to the left through the living room. Looks to be a newer door, and maybe the other door was a little bit larger, or it didn't cover up the same area. And then to the right of the living room, you open up to your kitchen. There are some touch-up paint spots that you can see where the paint doesn't exactly match 100%. Other than that, nothing too major. Door leads down into your one-car garage. Tall, could definitely do some storage up top if wanted. Your panel is in the garage. Missing a little screws. It's a little wonky. No room for additions. Kitchen has a beautiful white tile backsplash. Up in the corners around the window, looks to have some water damage. We would want to get that checked out. Coming out of the kitchen to the right, there's a bedroom. Looks to be newer carpet. I'm not sure what. It's a return air vent, and we're missing a vent cover here. You would need to get closet hardware. There's no hardware in this bedroom closet here. This room looks to be in pretty decent shape. Coming out of the room to the right, you have a fully remodeled bathroom. The tile floor matches the tub to ceiling tile in the shower. And then to the right of the bathroom, there's another closet. No hardware in here, no shelves, but could easily put some shelves to make a linen closet. There's a piece where trim is missing. And a second bedroom. And looks to be very new carpet. I'm not sure if this was like a cable point, but it is sticking out of the wall about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Two rooms on this level look to be about the same size. Same closet space. Again, no hardware. And we will go upstairs. Some wood chips there. The handrail. There's, you can see a little seam here. Do not know if that's from a crack being filled or drywall meeting together. You have a nice little sitting area, loft office at the top here. And this is the view looking down to the living kitchen area. First door on the left, again, is a fully remodeled bathroom. Tile on the floor matches tile in the shower. When you exit to the right, or excuse me, to the left, there is a closet. Again, no hardware for this closet, and it is a very thin closet, maybe about a foot deep, 1.5 feet. Then you walk into a 2-tiered room with some steps for sitting area, office. I would assume that this would be considered the master. Do have an attic access in the master. Is in her closet that does go all the way through. And again, no hardware in the closet here either. Do have a open view from the step down portion. Not seeing any major cracks or patches that seem to be alarming. As we come down to the stairs, we will go to the right. And go down. When you get downstairs, directly to the right, you have a large living area. There is a closet for storage underneath the stairs. Carpet is the same as those in the bedrooms and the upstairs. Vent looks to be hanging down a little bit. Probably just need to push it up a little more. No signs of major cracks or patches in this downstairs living area. Through this door is your utility room. There's a date on here of 3/9/22. Not sure if that is when it was installed or service last, but we can look that up. Hot water heater. It does look to be dripping from overflow. You can see water on the ground here. And this would be where your washer and dryer would go on this wall. So you'd have your washer and dryer and your hot water heater furnace. Out of the utility room to the right. There is a little closet. No hardware. Trim missing. And it is for the door to shut. I'm assuming that's what is going to be in the upstairs closet as well. And you have a bathroom that matches the other two. Tile floor. Matches the tile in the shower. There's a bit of a different in the texture here, so it may just have been from the remodel or possibly a patch down in this bathroom. And to the right, we have a bedroom. Under this bedroom window, can't tell if that's from something being hung here or if it is a patch of some sort. Closet. Coming out to the right again. There's another bedroom here. This room may have had some work done. You see above the outlet here, there's mismatched texture. And from the closet door all the way around, there is a seam from something till that corner, and then so from there all the way down to here to that outlet, and then it goes down. So there was some sort of patchwork done here, it looks to be. Here's your closet. Here's where you can see that seam from something all the way around. And on the ceiling, possible patch that they're waiting for texture to dry and repaint possibly, or just mist paint. Beautiful new flooring throughout the home. And that is going to wrap up the interior tour of 4610 Morning Mist.